And Keith, it looks like we've got our eyes on some snow that maybe not anything monumental, but just enough to throw a wrench in the commute.
Yeah, I think it's nuisance snow for southern and western Maine. But we got a couple of little things like this queued up over the next few days, so we'll try to knock them down the best we can here. Look at the radar, and you can see the snow down across Massachusetts. It's actually been there, believe it or not, since about 10 a.m. this morning, and it has yet to move into Maine because a lot of this is sliding sideways, west to east, as opposed to southwest to northeast. And so we're waiting until later on tonight to get the snow into Maine. All on the edge of this big ridge of high pressure, that's where the systems will be kind of navigating their way around over the next few days. Nothing big, at least until the weekend, but just little disturbances moving into cold enough air will be what we deal with from now all the way through Friday. So later on tonight, a couple snow showers possible into York County, maybe southern Cumberland County, but most models wait until well after midnight tonight to bring snow in. And even then, this snow shield kind of looks like garbage, right? It's not all that well put together, just breaks in it, periods of light snow, but some areas where it's not snowing as well, and that continues through tomorrow morning. But there are a few spots here in southern Maine where it could be snowing during the morning commute, so that's why we're, pointing this out. But by about the middle of the day, we get rid of this snow. Things are cloudy by tomorrow afternoon, and then our next little area of moisture moves in tomorrow night. So we have the same map that we had before, but I don't think there's too many threes to be had here. I think it's really a 1 or 2 inch event, and some of us into northern parts of this 1 to 3 zone really may not get much at all. So there's not a lot of moisture here. I think best chance is southwestern Maine and back into New Hampshire. Getting northeast of Waterville, there's basically nothing. So by tomorrow night, we've got another area of moisture moving in, this into a slightly more marginal air mass where it's cold at the surface, but warmer aloft. So that'll give us the potential, at least, for some freezing drizzle, especially away from the coastline, tomorrow night into early Thursday. It looks like eventually that cold air gets scoured out and we change over to rain showers through Thursday morning. So we should be in decent shape for the morning commute there. Quiet through the middle of the day Thursday, upper 30s to low 40s. And then another area of moisture moves in on Friday. That'll be rain along the coastline, some snow into the mountains and foothills, eventually changing to rain there. So a lot of little disturbances. It's quiet on Saturday, and then there's a bigger storm to watch on Sunday. And if all of these ones we just talked about, this would total more snow than that just in one shot, working its way in on Sunday, lasting through much of the day on Sunday. Obviously, we have to work on the placement of this low as well as the boundary layer temperatures along the coastline. But I'd say, off the top of my head, this is a pretty easy 3 to 6, perhaps a 4 to 8 deal over southern Maine and the coastline, especially on Sunday. So we'll keep an eye on that. That's the biggest one to watch here. So a lot of different icons here, not a lot of actual total moisture, just chances of things coming through. Saturday is quiet, upper 30s to around 40 degrees, and then snow likely is how we're going to put Sunday in. We should be able to, what date is today? Tuesday? Correct. Yeah, tomorrow probably, or maybe Thursday morning, we should have a map for Sunday. That's the only one really worth making a map for. The rest of this is on the lighter side.
All right, keep an eye on it. Thanks, Keith. Appreciate it.